we running? Are we up and running? Are we up and running? Are we up and are we running? Okay, it said I'm seeing live. I'm seeing live. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, it seems like we are on a frozen screen. Gotta love that. Okay, is that just my end? Okay, is it dark on your end or is it dark on just my end? Don't do this to me, Twitch! Okay, there we go, there we go. It seems like things are stable. Okay. So with that said, I think that we can get started. Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 6 of MH3U. Last time, we hunted down a Volvidon, a Rathalos, a Barioth, a Nibblesnarf, and a Diablos. So anyways, off camera, I did some grinding. I basically got some additional points by hunting some monsters and managed to get the base camp. So let's talk to the chief. Something showed me, kid. I can see in your eyes. The evacuation's ordered, right? Yep, that sweetheart from the guild told me to. To be honest, kid, you must have put 2 and 2 together by now. But I used to be a hunter like you back in the day. But then I took a Lagiacrus to the knee, and now I can't hunt. I was a bit of an ace at underwater hunts. Enjoyed a bit of renown for it, in fact. Oh, the monsters I mangled, but I had bigger dreams. You like stories, kid? This one's been passed down through my family for generations. It goes like this. My ancestors once built a village here on top of the ruins they guarded for centuries. Why guard the ruins? Well, no one's sure anymore, but we think that it might have been one of our ancestral homes. What we do know is that at some point, a string of mysterious earthquakes caused the Guardian's village to sink. From that time forward, my family dreamed of coming back here to rebuild what we lost. Not just my family either. Many of the villagers here come from an ancestry that shared the same dream. The head farmer and the Wyverian artisan are 2 such villagers, and there are many others. When I was a young hunter, I had the chance to return here with an archaeological team from the guild. In our investigation, we discovered the quakes were the work of an unidentified giant monster. But was the threat gone? The guild needed someone to stick around and keep an eye on the place. And of course, I couldn't have been happier. See how this all fits together? Well, my dream to build Moga Village? No. More than that, my ancestors' dream. Now you know why I have influence in the guild. Why I can rub noses with a rich merchant like the Argosy captain. And more importantly, why I was able to convince I was so convinced that these quakes had to be the work of a monster. At first I thought the guild had overestimated its size. How could anything be as big as they said? That's why I had you going after the Lagiacrus. Well, plainly I was wrong. I didn't plan to tell you all this, but you fought for us every step of the way. You've earned the truth. So here it is. I guess it's fate. Our ancestors succumbed to the dragon once, and now it's our turn. I suppose I'd better get the villagers ready to evacuate. Oh, they'll put up a stink, but I'll talk them into it. As for you, kid, you did good, but well, it's time to hang up your hat. This is baddie's out of your league. It's been fun. I'll miss ribbing ya. Sheesh. I feel like I'm at a funeral. What's the matter, kid? We'll be ready to evacuate soon. Just sit tight and... What? What did you just say? You're going to hunt that dragon? Are you nuts? One too many punches from the Lagiacrus? Nah, I think it was more or less the slams from the Volvidon and the goring from the Diablos. Even the guild, which normally has hunters fight in small groups, would set aside an army to take that beast down. Strong as you are, there's no way you could possibly hope to take on a monstrosity like that alone. So just, what? You say you're not alone? That you've never hunted alone? Not once since you came here? Oh, that's rich, kid. Say after the sap plant, but I forgive you, cause you know what? It's true. You aren't alone. Our boats will get you to the Dragon's Cave. Our base camp will keep you safe. We'll bring you supplies. Whoever you set out on, weapon in hand, you've always been a team of friends, here to back you up. Yep, if there's one thing that the people of Moga have, it's the ability to face any hardship with pride and hope. Like I told you once, there are no lost causes, only lost confidence. Well, I found mine again. I guess even us old hands still have a few things to learn. Thanks, kid. I'll talk to the other villagers and see if you can't whip up a good hunting strategy for you. Of course, the evacuation will proceed for any folks not involved in the hunt. It's time to get busy, busy, busy.
Hey! You can't fool me! I know you decided to tackle the Ceadeus yourself. You do know that the guild can revoke your license if you go against orders.
And if we kill the Ceadeus, what is the guild going to do? What are they going to do? Try to fight a guy who can kill a giant sea dragon?
You won't be able to go hunting. You won't be able to go to hunting grounds or use base camps or get on gameful monster locations or fix weapons. And the money, there goes your income. Heck, there goes your transportation too. And yet, you still want to do it. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course you do. You need to know, though, the guild's decision is based on solid intel. They're not just overreaching. They've seen the dragon, they know what it can do. And just like they said, the Ceadeus is way too much for one hunter to take on in a fair fight. If you want to drive it off, you'll need the help of the entire village. So the first step is to gather the chief and the villagers and get everyone on the same page. If they're all like, no way, let's blow this popsicle stand, then you have to promise to go along with it. Understood?
No.
Oh, stop being a stupid head and just say I promise so we can move on. For now, you should keep on as usual. We need the guild to think the situation is as bad as it looks. Follow? It's not lying exactly, just it's perpetuating misunderstanding. I'm an honest woman, you know.
Okay. Hunt a Durembros. We're not hunting a Durembros. Okay, we're gonna hunt a Uragaan. Okay, do I have the material? And I don't have any cold drinks. Okay. Okay, let's get going. Now, for anyone who has tried to get a Gronggigas hammer, the Uragaan is a monster that you forget to eat for. Basically, as I was trying to say, the Uragaan is a monster that you are very familiar with, because basically, Gronggigas hammers, to get the Gronggigas hammer, you have to hunt Uragaans. You have to basically get a lot of Uragaan parts, or rather, rare Uragaan parts. And as you can probably guess, the Uragaan is not going to be weak to fire. So it's not like we can get some nice chip damage or anything. Ugh, I am not looking forward to hunting that Agnactor. Just because the Agnactor is not a friendly monster. But we'll get to the Agnactor when we get to the Agnactor. That's a lot better. And of course the guild gives the cheapest of pickaxes. So anyways, the Uragaan, it typically will spawn in Area 6, and that's where its cutscene's gonna take place, I believe. Just because Area 6 was designed completely around the Uragaan. With its slopes and its general size. Okay, he's already kicking off with his big roll attack. When the Uragaan burrows like that, he's going to go in the background. He's going to go, yep, right there. Darn it. And as you can tell, the Uragan's jaw is very tough. Frankly, even with a hammer, you're not going to crack through that thing very easily. Okay, he's spraying. When Uragaan sprays like that, you will get misted. So basically, an Uragaan is very similar to a Gravios in that regard. Essentially, now that I think about it, the Uragaan is the third generation version of a Gravios. And then when the Uragaan does that big slam, chances are you're going to get stunned. So you're going to need... So Tremor Resistance is a very good skill to have for the Uragaan. Ugh. And poison. Or rather, that's sleep. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll take sleep over poison any time, any day of the week. Come on, hold still. Okay, Uragan's hungry. Okay, that means he's gonna fall. And of course he falls in the lava! Oh, nice. Roll. Okay, good, good, good. And bang! Broke the tail. Oh crap, no, 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 no. Okay, that's gonna inflict you with fire blight. Okay, mini whetstone. Eat just to be on the safe side. When it comes to Uragaan, oh wait, the Uragaan I believe can go into Area 4. And of course the Monopolis has to join in on the fray. And as for those rocks, they will explode. So just be cautious. By the way, if you mine an Uragan's back while it's down, you can get lava nuggets. Which basically you can trade in for some good resource points. At least we dodged. Ah, freaking son of a gun! Yes, go in the fire pit, Cha-Cha. Go in the... Oh, come on! The Uragaan was like, oh, you want round two? You want round two? Come on. Yeah, spank that Uragaan. And bang! Curse you and your quick dime turns. And of course the Uragaan rolls away, just rolls away. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, at least we cut the tail off. Cha-cha, Kayamba, someone help! The Banabra, please, someone! You just can't walk away! Okay, perfect time to heal. It would be cool if you if you cut off the Uragan's tail and it just was unable to roll because it would lose its equilibrium. Okay, good. Uragan's almost dead. Okay, where are you going? Okay, good, good, good. And boom! Uragan Shell. Uragan Shell, and Uragan Scoot. Uragan Scale, rather. Ugh, I am not looking forward to fighting the Agnactor because basically, as a hammer user, the Agnactor can be a nightmare to deal with because you're constantly bouncing off of it. It's constantly just moving around, and it's just ugh, it can be just a mess. Okay, 5 ice resist. Not the best. Sadly enough, that was the best one that we've seen yet. You were lucky to get +5 in ice resistance back in the day.
Now come time of destiny! Shakataka! Ceadeus! Return piece of peace to village and Cha-Cha throw feast! Next Cha-Cha sweep election on village sheep! Make thy dramatic political history! Oopa! Well, first Cha-Cha the barber final challenge! Suppose Mini could come too! You not forget backpack! Ancient mask now, Cha-Cha admonish!
Now, funny thing about the Ancient Mask is that, as well as all the other masks, they will impact the Chakalaka's personality. So basically, giving Cha-Cha the Ancient Mask will basically make it where Cha-Cha acts like an old man. Now great battle begin. We drive the days away and return Will to peace and love and grooviness. Then Kayamba become greatest Moge hero of all time and begin life for stardom. Yeah, bam! Well, come on, Kayamba, let you come along for Ultimate Final Challenge. This is huge honor, you know. Just remember to bring Ancient Mask. there you are. We finished with all of our preparations. The Ceadeus is in its underwater lair. We built a new camp right above its head. If you have little Cho, or the other runt to don the mask, you should be able to breathe all the way to the bottom. Now listen up, the inner reaches of that cave are full of ancient weapons. This is good. I doubt even the world's greatest hunter could take that beast down with a single handheld weapon. Wait for just the right moment, then use those ancient weapons strategically. You're the hunter, you figure it out. The fate of the village is in your hands. Again, we'll be pulling for you. Again! Oh, before we get our specialty Mocha Slim Fat Honey is a hit. It's put our little village on the map. Apparently some string bean celebrity plumped up 300 pounds for the stuff. She's refusing to eat anything else. She's become a fetish. And now we have a bunch of people standing outside the village with pitchforks and torches. Our honey is worth its weight in gold. Now the rich are getting fatter and the poor are stuck being pathetically slim. I want everybody to have the chance to enjoy our honey, not just a few pleasantly plump fat cats. If you agree, go collect these resources and materials. I've made a list of everything we need. I know you're busy hunting, but think of how useful all that honey would be. I like my women thick. I like them round, like a wheel.
Okay, that's not too bad. Just get some busy bees and get some cactus flowers.
What's that you say? None of the villagers want to evacuate? Trust me, kid, I know. The girl at the market chewed me out for even suggesting it. She insisted it's her job to get you tools and medicine. And the girl at the armory refused to go anywhere until she figured out the ultimate weapon for you to hunt with. Even that feline cook laid down the claw and said, "Meow, buddy, hunts on an empty stomach." Can you believe it? I hoped to at least get the kids out. Junior had them all packed up and on the boats. But guess who just snuck back in? That freaking future alpha male. He's staring me down. He wants to usurp me. He's waiting for the day when I become too weak to fight him. And darn it, he has been steadfast in that goal. He's refused to leave that village until I die. Every last one of them said they know you'll come through for us. They ain't a shred down in their minds. Truth be told, I was thinking of asking you to give up the hunt on for your own sake after everybody left, but now, well, I don't doubt you either. I believe in you, kid. We're ready. We can launch your attack on the Ceadeus at any time, but I know you'll drive out for us. I've never met a hunter quite like you, except myself. But I'm over the hill. You got strength, skills, smarts. And you got us. Promise you'll come home in one piece, kid.
Oh, good, good, good.
Okay, where's my busy bee? Complete the trade. Villager requests. Yep. You know what? I'll get a few more busy bees. That way we can just really increase our amounts.
Mocha Village is facing a disaster unlike any it's ever seen, but look at this! Not one person has run away, and it's not because I was standing by the entrance, just keeping them out. I was pointing my arms out saying, "You're not leaving this village! You're not costing me my job!" Of course, I have my responsibilities as the official guild liaison, so I sent out my report on the situation. Progress report. Village evacuated without incident. Hunter and liaison remain until final sweep of island complete. Now they can't force us back to HQ. Now we're looking after the villagers. Operation Time Wasters proceeding as planned. I'm gonna get canned for doing all this. Don't you worry your little head about that fearless hunter. Seriously, I consider this village and everybody here my greatest treasure, so the man can put that in his pipe and smoke it. Sure, there's a recession and jobs are incredibly hard to come by, but I'll burn that bridge when I come to it. Anyways, while you were out, we all got together and made a decision. Since you're planning to save the day and all, we feel at least we can do is throw down with you. We all pitched in and got the base camp in full working order for you. Talk to the chief son for a little nitty-gritty. He's calling the shots behind the scenes. Oh, and don't forget to have your little buddy on his ancient mask before you head out. Oh, sorry. The whole village will be right behind you in spirit. Your biggest, baddest hunt is about to begin.
We're not gonna hunt the... Yeah, we're not gonna go hunt the Agnactor. Not yet. Okay, I just want to pack things away first. Because, yeah, this is going to be a big hunt. I am, but I'm not in the mood to talk to you.
Meow. Is it true? I heard you decided to hunt a terribly large monster, but what was the danger? Yeah, I fear for your safe return. Yeah, I feel I must make you promise out of my own sense of professional pride. Wherever you return, and you must return, you better be freshly made in the room spick and span. And so worry not, I shall keep the home fires burning. You only need to concentrate on surviving your ordeal. Yeah. Is my
Okay, yeah, no. Okay, put that away. Okay, we're going to go in with Rapscallion. Oh, perfect. It may not mean much, but darn it, it'll help out. Okay. Buy some more herbs. And with that, we can go hunt the Ceadeus. Now, I believe that the Ceadeus, this particular Ceadeus quest, this Save Mocha Village one, it's different from other repel quests in that the monster's health will actually be retained even if you fail. So basically, repel a Ceadeus. The main goal of this one, you're not killing the Ceadeus, you're just merely repelling it. So basically just knock out its HP and you'll be good. You remind me a lot of myself when I was your age. That's why I'm willing to wager the lives of everyone in Mocha Village that you have what it takes to save us. It's all up to you, kid. Don't hold back. Alright, well, certainly looks like you've come to the right place. The Great Sea Dragon is just down below. Our ancestors told of ancient ruins of the sea on the seafloor near the village. Seems that's where he's taken up residence. When the fight starts, you'll need to focus on whittling down his health first, and then corner him in the ruins. Anyhow, you've come a long way, kid. Now's your big chance to shine. Oh, I'm so jealous of you right now. Summon up all your strength and challenge the Ceadeus. Make all us proud, kid. Okay, so anyways, for this quest, we're going to be going down into the water. Of course, yeah, of course we're going into the water. But anyways, the Ceadeus is going to come in from the left. And your goal is just to whittle it down. Thankfully, at this point in the fight, the Ceadeus is pretty tame. So take advantage of this. Hit that Ceadeus with everything you've got. The beard is the weakest point of the Ceadeus. Oh, and the Ceadeus can actually bop you. Come on. Now come on. I'm just trying to make it fast. Thankfully, the Ceadeus doesn't actively attack you at this point, so basically just go ham. Go ham, take advantage. As you probably guessed, the Ceadeus is very resilient against water attacks, so don't even try to attack with your water element if you're very dependent on elemental damage. Moving slightly to the left, darn you, Ceadeus! How did that miss? We were right next to it. We were right next to it. Flipper! Freaky's doing the honor dance! Anyways, once you see the Ceadeus start to really move fast, that's how you know that basically playtime is over. Yeah! Yeah, at this point, the Ceadeus is just looking to move. Friggin' by the flipper! The Otter Dance's flipper! And this is gonna hurt. Yeah, we actually broke the Ceadeus' beard. Yeah, this is good. By breaking the Ceadeus' beard, you trigger it to go into basically its full-on swim mode. Cha-cha! Cha-cha! Stop having a senior moment. Come over here. As you can see, there are also air bubbles down there. So, if you don't have the Ancient Mask, then you're not in complete danger. But don't worry about catching up to the Ceadeus right now, because just like any other siege monster, like the Xiaolong, the Xiaolong or the Genmaron, monsters like that. Once you do enough damage, then basically you just move on to the final stage. Now get ready for an epic song. Ceadeus, where are you? There you are. Alright, great work driving him back. Even if you keeled over now and lost, you'd leave him in a world of hurt. Basically, this is the chief telling you, hey, this is Junior telling you, hey, if you fail this mission, basically, you're just going to shortcut back to this point. Looks like he was crossing the quakes with the giant horn of his, ramming against the ocean floor. You have to do something about that horn. Wear down his health. If you focus your attacks on the head, you should be able to sever the horn. Consider you're on ahead, and you should find some kind of giant weapon in the ruins. Look for that switch up near the top. If you can just break off his horn, you'll be nearly done. Save us, Hunter. Save Volga Village. Okay, I don't know if the Dragoneer is going to be ready at this point. Now you want to activate the Dragonator as soon as you can. That way you can that way you can just give it the maximum amount of time needed to recharge. Yeah, unfortunately, the Dragonair kind of causes your camera to bug out. Okay, when the Ceadeus does that, get to the side. Nice, nice. At least we got a hit on. The Ceadeus can be kind of a wonky boss to deal with because it doesn't move too much, but yet when it does move, well, he goes all over the place. Come on, I was trying to block. I was trying to block. You can't just move away. Okay, we actually broke the back. Nice. Oh, crap. Yeah! That's the beauty of the greatsword. You may not hit often, but darn it, when you hit, you hit. Now I'm going to carve the Ceadeus horn over here. Oh, come on, it healed right as soon as we popped the berry. One tap and just bang. Come on, hold still. Okay, at least we got some hit off. Make a fool of me, will you? No, you shall not. Come on, just stand still so we can hit ya. Good, hit him, Cha-Cha. Turn and face us. You're a giant sea dragon. How are we missing you? There! Yeah, we did it. We repelled it. Ceadeus is gone. Yeah, and we even did it with a little more than 10 minutes to spare. Nice. right to that screen. Okay. Aquilo Gym, Sunspire, Luminous Organ, Ceadeus Eye, Ceadeus Tail. I just want to check something quickly. Of course, we didn't get the Ceadeus fur. Oh wait, no, that's a different Ceadeus. At least I think it is.
Cha-cha, ooga, ooh! We did it! We do it! We do it! Thanks to Cha-Champion! Cha-cha! Peace, peace! Finally returned to Mocha Village! Cha-cha! Cha-cha-ka-laka! Of course, Cha-cha! Forgetting minions help. Now you'll be number 2 most popular right after Cha-cha! Lots of room in Shaka Swakalai! Oopa-pa-pa! Cha-cha get misty over happy ending. That is the way of the Shakalaka. But sometimes ending just new beginning. Oopa-oopa! No keeping a good Shakalaka down. Cha-cha still have many brain thoughts for Mask. Cha-cha and Prime for creative life. Now the threat to village is gone. Minion have much free time to up Cha-cha and make Maskalaka. Cha-cha never get worthy minion. Me can't allow Cha to dissolve Cha-cha. Come, Chum, our journey continues. Okay, we're gonna switch back to our Acorn Mask.
Yamba! We win! Now love and peace can return to Mocha Village. All thanks to great efforts of Kayemba. Alright, Kayemba, suppose minions should get some thanks too. That's okay. Kayemba happy to share success. Kayemba feeling happy for fellow hero. Minion finally have chance to shine. Kayemba getting worked up over perfect ending. It's like cherry on sundae, crispy bits on jaggy sandwich. And if you believe that, Kayemba have lost some bridge to sell you. We not done. We need to find ultimate mask. Then you can have jaggy sandwich. Village out of danger. That mean minion have nothing better to do than help Kayemba find ultimate mask. Fortunately, Kayemba satisfied with minion's job so far. Happy to keep you around for at least little while more. Let's get back to journey. Ultimate mask not gonna find itself.
Meow, 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 meow! You have done it! You've returned! You're not dismembered! Ahem. Pardon my enthusiasm. As you can see, I kept the room tidy. The bed is clean and mostly free of bugs. I hope you will always consider this room your home. Do know I will be here to assist you personally.
Ah, the My Hero returns in one piece. You must be invincible, Hunter. I'm so glad you're back. I could cry. I've got something in my eye. You've got something in your eye. You saved the village and protected our livelihoods. You preserved my father's honor. You are. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Look at me. I can go on, but I'm no good at these things. Anyways, it goes without saying. You may stay in the village as long as you like. You're a good hunter to have around.
Okay, so anyways, in terms of armor, oh, I forgot to do Uragaan armor. Basically, Uragaan armor. As you can see, Uragaan is weakest to water weapons. And it has, basically, defense, stamina drain, and bomb boost. Basically, defense, as we all know, we know what that does. Stamina drain, basically, makes it where just you can drain stamina faster. Pretty good if you're using a hammer. And bomb boost makes it where you have more power to your slime attacks, as well as if you place down a barrel bomb L, it'll instantly be upgraded into a barrel bomb L+. Helios helm. Basically, if you're looking at low rank armor, you can't do any better than this. Hearing basically you're going to be getting earplugs out of this, so basically no problem with monster roars. Water attack and destroyer. Destroyer basically makes it where you can break parts a lot easier. And as you can see,
freaking Ceadeus fur. Don't get me started on Ceadeus fur. This is the worst item in the one of the worst items in the game, and you want to know why? It's not that it's exceedingly rare. It's just that during a quest, you're lucky to get 2 in the end menu. You can't even carve this material. Heck, you're more likely to get a deep dragon gem than you are to get that fur in a quest. Oh, on your home. Oh, thank heavens. I was worried sick. Another few minutes, I was ready to dive in after you. Yeah, she then takes us to the Ceadeus town. She just snaps its neck. I told the chief we should just up and move someplace else instead of sending you on harm's way like that. There's plenty of fish in the sea, and there's a lot bigger fish, and the sea's a lot bigger than this. But I understand how the chief feels. Well, all's well that ends well. I'm just so glad you're safe, hon. You and the boys are my life. The fisheries, one big family, and you just made your mama mighty proud. What can I do for you today? Goram, behold! Feast your eyes on this battery, beauty. I give you this magnificent long sword to help you win Baruto with Ceadeus. Baruto means battle. May your gods favor you, brave hunter. What? Your Baruto is already over? Nani! You emerged victorious! Also matter, you keep longsword anyways. Congratulations on driving off this great sea dragon. We will tell tales of your Kamazwazi when we sail. Make tasty morsel of conversation while Argosy captain trade. Good naka be made, more rare item exchange, Yahoo. After all, you are Hunter So Densu, the legend of Hunter. All will know of your exploits. Tiwa, the sea beckons. Even though we're never gonna use it. Hello, Hunter. Yoku Kita, now the village back to Sans in safety. Mayhaps you are full of boring, yes. You should make visit to Port Tanzia. Port quest much more brutal than village quest, Tahan. In case you already forgot, Neko over there will take you to port. Neko means cat. Neko is cat. Diwa, the sea breeze beckons. Diwa, what's your yokin? Okay, so basically, in regards to this, he's really just emphasizing that at this point, you are not bound and chained to Moga, basically. The Moga storyline from this point is basically just more or less just, hey, get Cha-Chan Kayamba their ultimate mask. Pretty harmless, all things considered. No real big stakes. If you want to get the real meat, you go to Port Tanzia. But there's still plenty to do here. For one thing, you get the false feline mask. Basically, the false feline mask makes it where, I believe it's the thief mask. You did! The Ceadeus is gone, kid! There just aren't words, but thank you seems like a good place to start. You've given us a precious gift, true peace for generations to come. The people of Mocha will not forget. Our children's nieces, stepkids will still be talking about the village hero. I'm so proud of you. You toughed it out and made yourself into a hunter that could excel any place in the world. I hope that no matter where you go, you never forget your friends here. Mocha Village will always be your home. And one day, when we look out to the sea and see you standing on the prow of some great hunting vessel, we'll know. One of the greatest people ever to walk this island has returned. Congratulations, Hunter. Your life as a legend has just begun. All hail the hero Moga. Huzzah! Heard the good word of the guild gal yet? You can finally start tackling high rank quests. Good for you, kid. Now, the bad news, these quests will put you up against tougher monsters yet. Don't be expecting much help from the guild either. You wouldn't know where they'll drop you off at the start of a quest. But as my wise answer said, fortune favors the bold. The quest rewards will be higher than what you're used to. Besides, you're the hero Moga. Anything less than a high rank quest would probably be putting you to sleep. Wahaha. Okay, so basically, as the chief said, you unlock, by defeating the Ceadeus, you lock the village's high rank quests. Now, high rank is a step up from low rank, because for one thing, the monsters hit harder, they have more HP, and you're going to be dropped off in the middle of nowhere. So basically, you're not going to have your map or any of your box items immediate. And I also believe that in this generation, 4th generation like, in high rank, they didn't give you the items automatically. Now, I know that is the case in G rank, which is the next rank up. But basically, So that's why I wasn't too particular with low rank armor, because, like I said, like baby shoes, you're gonna grow out of them very quickly. You could basically be spending hours constructing the perfect set of low rank armor, and then boom, you're in high rank, and you're not gonna need it. And in low rank, you really don't need to worry too much about skills and defense points, because it's just the beginner rank. It's just teaching you, hey, here's the controls, here's how the monsters behave. Now, high rank is where you're going to want to start paying attention to skills. You're going to want to get good armor synergy at this point, because the monsters will be a step up.
Can I just say something? Yeah! Ooh! That joyous shout was just for you. I am the happiest girl alive. You saved the village, and you didn't do anything silly like sacrifice yourself either. Right, so get ready. I have some more celebrity yelling to do. You did it! You won! Yes! Fist bump! Fist bump! Fist bump! Now that I've gotten that out of my system, time for the bad news. I've got to know you're from the guild, outline the disciplinary measures that you plan to take against us. You're going to G rank. No high rank, just straight to G rank. I haven't opened it yet. I figured you'd want to hear. You ready? Okay, let's see. Yip, yip, yip. Okay, so let me paraphrase. You disobeyed direct orders, a severe offense, blah, 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 but you defeated the Ceadeus and saved the village. We decided the hunter and liaison should continue their hard work on behalf of Mocha Village. The end. We did it! We're heroes! We're still employed! The recession's not taking us! 2008's not coming for us anymore! Huh? There's more than note. The hunter is now hereby authorized to undertake high rank quests. Wowza! Oh, and there's more. A detailed description of a new hunting ground. It's called the Misty Peaks. Want to know more about it? Of course you do. And I do too, according to my ever-growing and ever-heavier guidebook. The Misty Peaks, a mountainous region overflowing with the blessings of nature. Sounds positively picturesque. Good luck. And look at this. A request to hunt down a Purple Ludroth has arrived. That's a bona fide subspecies, you know. It's like special and stuff. Basically, as far as the Purple Ludroth is concerned, it's essentially a modern-day Ludroth, where basically it's purely on land, it doesn't ever go into the water, but it uses poison attacks instead of water. Subspecies not only look different from their standard counterparts, but they have different abilities too. What, my explanation's not exciting enough for you? Well, excuse me. I'm just here to sell the steak, not the sizzle. You want excitement? Go meet some of these subspecies yourself. You won't be bored. You might even get gored. Yeah, so unfortunately you can't go into high rank until you hunt the Purple Ludroth. Well, ain't that typical? I get back from a 10-day hump in the bush, and what's waiting for me? Orders hunt down Purple Ludroth. I need some R&R. Mind feeling this one, Guild Hunter? Okay, before we do that, though, now I am in no mood to hunt down basically a Agnactor right now, especially a low rank one. We'll hunt that one down later once we basically get some stronger material, stronger weapons and the like. Okay. But as you can guess, the game is but we still have plenty going on. We have to say Pogi. I'm not choosing a new name for you. Okay. Cultivate. Let's see what we can do. Of course, we're going to do some honey. And I think that'll be it for the time being.
Now, I'll admit, I'm a little nervous. Because basically, at this point, normally when you get into a new ranking, the game's merciful and they're like, hey, you know what? Basically, you're going to just need some time to adjust. Here's some transitional quests. Where they give you something like, say, an Azeros or a Great Jackie. Basically, letting you start from square one. But when they're sending you out after a subspecies like the Purple Ludroth, especially in a new location, it can kind of be a little nerve-wracking. Granted, the Misty Peaks isn't that dangerous a location unless you count the Bullfangos. Yeah, that's right, they got the Bullfangos there. And don't expect some fancy cutscene for subspecies. Though you do get fancy cutscene for the start of a new area. And believe it or not, this is the final new exploration area in the game.
Want to know about the high rank quests? Well, lucky you. No one's better explain something than me. Anyways, for your first high rank quest, we're sending you to an uncharted area. It's a place we call the Misty Peaks. It has rivers, mountains, and between those mountains, valleys. Oh, it has a new monster too. It has new monsters too. It's a hunter's haven. You're sure to run into new species, but don't worry. They're more afraid of you than you are them, or, not. But hey, overcoming adversity is all in a day's work for a hunter, right? So get out there and do your thing.
Yep, that's right. As you can see, no item quests other than the map and the torch that no one ever takes. So as you can see, the Ludroth is over there. Okay, we'll cut into area 6 and then straight into 8. So all the more reason why you want to be stocked up when you go into a hunt. I think the Purple Ludroth is actually weak to fire, so we have that working for us. Yeah, look at that hit. But the rules pretty much remain the same. Take things slow. You don't want to be too aggressive. Remember, you still have 50 minutes. So while this quest in particular may take you a while, there is no shame. Like I've said, every rank up that you have is a series of growing pains. Yeah, if there's anything worse than risking your life for a heal, it's finding nothing and then getting blasted with poison. Okay, let's heal up. Oh, now you use antidote. Okay, good, good. He's weak. I like to think the Mofango caused the break. Oh, we landed some nice hits on it. Oh, beautiful! And now we finally got our supplies. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, don't get greedy, don't get greedy. Where are you going? Friggin' darn it! Okay, is he gonna do another turnaround? Okay, I think we did pretty well with that round. Okay, nice. Okay, it's almost dead. Look at that monster. They go, look at me, I can slap with the tail. Well, I can slap with a big sword. Oh, look at that. Did Cha-Cha knock down the monster? Or was that just our mighty block? Because that was cool. We block the monster, it gets knocked down, then boom. And another thing with high rank monsters, as you can probably guess, they give better materials than their low-rank counterparts. And because of these better materials, you get better weapons, and you get better armor. With often or not the high-rank armor essentially being an enhanced version of the low-rank version of the armor. Or in the case of subspecies, it's its own unique thing. Okay, we'll take that. King Scarab, Shining Charm. Yeah, we'll take pretty much everything. Okay, we don't really need team player.
Oga, no mask bring not explode the chatter's skull like Broland Traumaklaka. Why sage mask with bushy graybeard? It make bad divide by lacquer go bye-bye. Put Shaka spring back and hunter step. Cha-Cha Lee plans with village chief Cha-Cha Jr. You already see them? Cha-Cha, check it out.
Yo, Bao, been out in Mocha Woods lately? Say what? Those woods too ho-hum for a hot chowder like yourself? I knew you'd say that, but I just got the thing. Just the thing. What have I told you? Drumroll, please. You can now go to Mocha Woods at night. The difference between day and night is, well, night and day. Once the daytime beasts turn in, the really tough monsters turn up. That's why we never let you go there after sundown. It would have been a waste of a perfectly good hunter. Turns out that you can get certain commodities only at night. Those woods just got a little more interesting, huh? Sure, nocturnal missions are way more dangerous, but danger's your middle name these days. Just don't do anything dumb. Essentially, what's happened is you can go to Mocha Woods for expeditions during the day for low rank quests, or you can go during the night for high rank. So that's that. You should be heading out for a midnight stroll once in a while. So now you can basically check night versus day. Though right now we only have Purple Ludroth as a nighttime monster. Oh, Hunter! Your eBay buddy passed along plans for another new mask. I can make it as long as you bring me the materials. How about you get right on that? Okay, see the village requests. Okay, I believe Bathicide ore you can find within the Misty Peaks. So basically, this is to give you an excuse to go and explore the Misty Peaks. Hey, before I forget, mind doing me a favor for old Junior? I mean me. The internet cook has got a beat on a new kind of yeast that tastes better than most full-fledged meals. Imagine that crazy bread. The crazy bread I couldn't bake with that stuff. By crazy, I mean good. I bet a few bites of that crazy bread would do your body good. I made a list of everything we need. Try squeezing in some time to get this stuff so you can chow down. Okay, we're gonna need Shroom Germ Plus, as well as some Torrent Sacks. No, I don't want you! Okay. Send to the box. Oh, hey there, Hunter. Good timing. I got some news for you. I never want to stop talking! I was rolling at Mocha Woods at night and I spotted Purple Ludroth. That's a new one for these parts. I don't know if it's on account of the Ceadeus or what, but the food chain on the entire board is now whack. That means you may run into Purple Ludroths in the woods even if you haven't accepted a quest. Check on the Mocha forecast regularly. Knowing has half the hunt. Okay. As for the Lagiacrus Tide, we're going to need to wait until we get access to the volcano. We're going to get to the high rank volcano.
Hey, kid, I'm sure glad you dropped by. Heard you was fixing to go down. I heard you was fixing to go down dirty with some monster subspecies. I like that. Takes a strong bladder. I'll tell you what, if you bring me some elite monster parts, I can make you the armor of champions. Lots of it. Oh, and since you taught the Ceadeus what's what for us, I want you to have a little gift. An advanced armor sphere. It's like an armor sphere, but advanced. Only so much upgrading you can do with them regular old armor spheres. But this, the sky's the limit. They're tough to find, but gather enough of these baddies and you can whip yourself up some serious protection. Here you go, kid.
And we can also get the Mosagari armor, basically. Mosagari armor essentially turns you into some Pumpkin Reaper. Some Monster Hunter Jack Skellington. And this is where you can really start seeing some good armor skills. Basically getting 4 skills on at once. At the cost of guard. Though, the thing is that... in regards to my playstyle, Fast Charge would be the only one that would be useful. If you want to see just the comparison, I mean, look at this. That Ludroth helm, at its base level, has more defense, has twice the defense than our upgraded Baroth helm. And on top of that, basically you get hunger, you get some great hunger, you get status, you get stamina. But we're not dealing with any of that just yet. Oh, and I remember when you first came to this village. Green as the sea you sailed in on. But look at you now. My boys are so jealous they've been working double time and they're fishing with ambition. See if they don't bring you a better haul from now on. I told it pays to light a fire under the lazy butts. Okay. Yeah, I'll work to get a power charm and an armor charm off camera. Or maybe not. I don't know. We honestly don't need it right this second. We may want to wait until we get some more monsters in the high rank.
Wow, so you complete your first high rank quest. I knew you had it in you. Suppose I ought to call you the hero of Moga, the super stalker. I mean, the hunter's hunter. What's with the flattery? Oh, I don't know. I hear people like to be complimented from time to time. Hint, hint. Oh, forget it. I can tell you're not much for pep talks. Fine, I have something to give you anyways. Voila! A request on another subspecies. Subspecies quests are pouring in left and right. Let's hunt them all down.
Unfortunately, we don't have our volcano yet. Yeah, as you can see, we have Pink Rathian, which is pretty much like a standard Rathian. Essentially, a lot of the subspecies. They're more or less the same as their standard counterparts, but they just have some slightly different attacks. Huh. Okay, apparently Slagoths can be found in the Flood Force as well. And finally, we get the chance to hunt a Crimson Kurapeko. Now, this one right here, this is unique because these types of quests, survive until time expires or deliver a Paw Pass ticket. Basically, these are all you can hunt buffets for certain types of monsters. So basically, what the quest is, hey, you gotta hunt at least 2 Crimson Kurapekos. At which point, you will get a Paw Pass, and you can end things off. However, you can just keep on hunting, and hunting, and hunting, and hunting, until time runs out. So basically, you could hunt 10 Crimson Kurapekos, basically. Let's say it takes you 10 minutes on a Crimson Kurapeko, basically, a high-rank Crimson Kurapeko. A regular Kurapeko. You will be able to hunt 5 of them in one sitting. And so instead of having to just go hunt the Kurapeko, go back into the quest, you can just hunt them right here and now. Though, I don't think it would be good for us to jump straight into these sort of missions. Because there is something unique about some of the high rank missions. Particularly that one with 10 Jagia. Now you may be thinking, oh, what's so unique about 10 Jagia? Well, let's just say that it's a very special sort of hunt. Okay. And as for that Crimson Kurapeko, basically, take that danger in mind. Basically, I don't think I explained this before, but basically, there are 2 types of hunting conditions. You have your standard hunts, which basically, it's just that one monster on the field, it's just you and that one big monster. But then, you get the danger icon. Basically, that danger means that there is a big monster that can spawn. And when that big monster spawns, you could be in for a very nasty time. Now, the reason I say this is because high rank does not play nice, especially with a particular monster that it introduces, that basically earned a nasty reputation for itself as an ambush monster. A monster that we are going to be getting surprisingly familiar with during the course of this playthrough. But for the time being, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. I'm getting ahead of myself. I really appreciate that you came by to watch the stream. It was great having you. I hope to see you next time. If you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.